Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to episode 2 of the Another Mother podcast, featuring your co-hosts Jack and Luke. Happy, excited to be here. We're back for another one. Let's get into it.
It's been a long week, I feel like.
Yeah.
Talked to you in forever. I
know. An entire week in between recordings feels way longer when you're like, you think of something to talk about and you're like, oh, I have to just save that for a whole week now. Mm-hmm. You know? And
I haven't talked to anyone this week. I've been saving it all.
Yeah, I tried like coming up with ideas and like topics to talk about. It's impossible to sound funny in your own head. I mean, at least for me, I'm always like, well, this is stupid. I should never say this ever out loud.
Were you running some bits at work?
No, my office is not a bit office at all. It's the most boring people in the entire world in my office.
Oh, jeez.
I cannot run bits there at all. It would be terrible. I always thought that too, like getting into business, like, oh, every day is just going to be like an episode of The Office. Not true at all. That show fucked me up because it was like, oh, maybe I could get into business. This doesn't seem so bad, you know? Go to work, do a little bit of work, joke around, date the hot secretary, get married. And like, it's not like that at all. It just sucks.
You're Jim and everyone else is just a side character who doesn't talk?
Pretty much, yeah. I wish I could run bits. Like, just no one has the personality to pull off the bits.
Yeah. It's not even funny to mess with them.
They're all Phyllis's, if I had to say, like the most boring character in the entire show.
Yeah, they're all just listening to 50 Shades of Grey in their headphones all day.
They don't even listen to like podcasts or anything. They actually work, I guess.
Fucking losers.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
damn it.
I'm walking around like I'm always listening to something. Or like I have a tiny window in the corner of my computer with something pulled up that I'm like watching on the side. Nobody's doing that. They're just working. Like, fucking boring.
I can't go 1 second without blasting something into my ears.
Yeah, maybe that's
crazy, bro.
Maybe that's a bad sign. Like that my attention span is so little, or I have to have something else like distracting me from. To make it feel like I'm not working, I guess. Maybe I'm just a little bit nuts in the head. I don't know.
Yeah, right. I just need like a schizophrenic person where they have to blast static into their ears all day so they don't hear their thoughts.
Do you sleep good with white noise? I can't do it.
All I do is a fan.
Really?
Yeah, and it's mostly just for like airflow. My room, for some reason, I don't know what happened. The rest of the house is fine, and then I think like the mice in my walls are converting it into a sauna or something. They're insulating it from the air conditioning in the rest of the house. I don't know. Maybe my vents are clogged up.
Vents are clogged with mice?
Yeah.
Damn. All these people, I hear them like, I can't sleep without my white noise machine. Have you heard like of those things or talk to those people?
Yeah, I've heard of that.
It's crazy. Just go to sleep.
Yeah. Yeah, right. I don't know. I like a fan. If there's nothing, I don't mind, but I don't know. What do you use to sleep?
I mean, I'm usually on my phone for a little bit, and then when it's like, all right, it's time for me to actually go to sleep, I just put my phone down, roll over, and my key, I always like to, because sometimes it works into my dreams. Like, I'm a lucid dreamer, like, a lot of the time. Not all the time, but a lot. Like, if I'm thinking of something before I go to sleep, it'll turn into a dream, which is pretty awesome. So I like to pretend that I'm Spider-Man when I close my eyes in my head.
Nice.
Like, act like Spider-Man and like save a bunch of people or save a really cute girl. And then I swing her up to like the top of a building and we start like having sex and shit.
Okay.
Or that I'm like really rich and I just roll up to like the bar and pay for like everyone's round of drinks except for like the 2 people in the bar that I don't like, and say no, you guys pay for your own shit.
That's nice. If
that's
was
pretty cool. Just
if that was my dreams, I would never want to wake up.
Yeah, it's pretty nice, but then they, turn into normal dreams about actual like real life things. So that sucks. But
most of the time, I wake up and I'm like,
do you lucid dream ever? Have you ever done that?
Not really. Usually,
it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I just dream and then I wake up and I'm like, like I had a dream the other day, and I was thinking it was sick, and I was trying to tell someone, but I couldn't remember. And then a couple hours later, I was talking to someone else, and I was like, "Oh shit! I just remembered my dream," and it was not cool at all. It was I found a vending machine that was just dispensing drinks for free, and in my dream, I thought it was the coolest thing.
That's actually really cool, though.
It was pretty cool,
like,
but not
if
like
that was a
not
real
like
thing.
Being Spider-Man or stuff like that.
But
I was so excited.
A coolness scale, if you're ranking things, being Spider-Man is probably number 1. Vending machine, drink dispenser, free drink vending machine dispenser is probably like number 5. Still pretty cool.
It's pretty cool. I was just smashing it, and my girlfriend. My real life girlfriend was also in my dream girlfriend.
Oh, fuck.
And she was like, "Jack, stop. We have enough soda or whatever." And I was like, "But it's free." I just kept smashing it.
Hell yeah. Have you been diving into the Masters any this week?
Nah. How's it going?
It's going all right. We don't need to talk about it too much. I got to get this off my chest. It's frustrating to watch because it's really like the only golf tournament all year that I sit down and watch beginning to end. Me and one of our other buddies are in love with Ludwig Aberg, or Oberg, however you want to pronounce it. He is our main guy. Like, it's the only golfer that I actually will pay attention to. And he started out I think through 4 or 5 holes, he was 3 under starting the tournament. And then our other friend in the group chat opens his goddamn mouth, and when he was 3 under, goes, "Man, Ludwig is lighting it up," or "He's on fire," or "locked in." Something stupid came out of his mouth. And as soon as he said it, I texted back. I go, "Shut your fucking mouth. Do not comment on him at all, because this guy is the ultimate jinx." He is. This is not the first time something like this has happened. If you're watching a sporting event with him and he says one good thing about the team that you are rooting for, you guarantee that the next play or the next big thing that happens in that game is going to not go your way. And the entire thing crumbled from there. His next shot went into the trees.
It's pretty impressive. I was talking to him, and I think he was telling me his past, 20 bets he hasn't hit.
He can't win a bet.
No, it's crazy. I was thinking about texting in the chat, guys, I really don't think I'm gonna become a billionaire one day, and we'll be like, "No, you can do it." And then
I guess
we'll be like, "No, yeah, you won't be a billionaire," and then that would automatically guarantee I would become a billionaire.
Yeah, that's actually pretty good science. It's incredible, though, how much say he has over the cosmics of the universe. Because this is not the first time this has happened.
I was thinking, I was like, this is just bad timing. He'll, keep doing fine or whatever. And then I checked the standings at the end of the day, and I was like, oh, he actually did terrible from that point the rest of the day.
From that point, literally as soon as that was in the chat from him, he sucked the entire rest of the day.
That's crazy.
The rest of the day. And he played great yesterday. He played pretty good today. He had 7 birdies today. He finished 3 under today.
Oh, wow.
A few bogeys. But he's also maybe one of the most frustrating golfers to watch, because he looks like prime Tiger Woods, the greatest golfer of all time, through a few holes, and then he'll just absolutely collapse. And then he'll get right back on the train. Like, his back nine, he birdied the, like 3 or 4 in a row, and then bogeyed, and then parred out, and then birdied again. Like, it was, yeah, he's so frustrating. And I put, you know, not a whole lot of money on him, but enough to win a handsome amount because he wasn't favored enough. But if he has a better first day, if Will doesn't open his mouth and has a better first day, we're right in it.
I think his problem is he has too hot of a girlfriend.
His girlfriend's really hot.
I think he's just out there golfing. He's probably thinking about her and just distracts him. He's like, oh, I don't even care if I do good at golf. I got a hot girlfriend.
Well,
She needs to break up with him. And then
yeah, that would be good.
He would guaranteed win.
Yeah. I mean, they still get paid a shit ton of money if they finish. Like up to 10th or something like that. It's crazy.
Yeah, I think if you make the cut, which is the second 2 days, you get paid.
Maybe. I don't really even know. But I don't know. He may be able to make a run at it tomorrow if everyone collapses. I don't know. Probably not. But it's frustrating, especially knowing our stupid friend fucked it up.
Speaking of him, I was thinking of something. Well, he's an aerospace engineer. That's what his degree in school's in. And he was having trouble finding a job, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, looking for a while, he decided to go and get his master's just because he couldn't find a job, basically. And that's supposed to help you get a job. And recently he found a job. And I was thinking, like, what if his job, he's like, oh yeah, I got a job with an airport. And it's like, oh nice, that's related to aerospace engineering, right? Like, maybe he's working on or managing like people working on planes at the airport or something. What if he's just a TSA agent?
That he would be the worst TSA agent alive.
Why?
He's retarded.
I mean, some of the people at TSA, they're not the smartest people, I think. But.
Yeah, probably not. I don't know. I love him. I love him so much, but he's the ultimate jinx. I don't ever want to watch another sporting event with him again that I like have stuff riding on. Like,
it was the Bears versus the Packers, right?
Yep.
When
this is I forgot about that story. Go ahead.
When the Bears, well, you were there, weren't you? So
yeah,
you can tell it.
It was in the regular season, not the playoff game.
It was like the last game of the regular season, I think.
Yeah, it might have. I can't remember, but we were all watching together, and the Packers. He had money on the Packers, and I think he might have doubled down once they went up like a score or something to try and make some more money, or bet them late. Or no. I'm sorry. He bet our friend Caleb that the Bears wouldn't come back and win. I think.
Yeah, and they were up like 20 with
they were
to go in the fourth quarter.
Something ridiculous like that. And Caleb also put like $200 on him to fucking win at like plus 2,000. And anyways, as soon as he makes that bet, I think like the next 2 plays, the Bears scored.
Yeah.
And then onside kick, scored again, went to overtime and won it. I can't remember how the game went, but
I think
as soon as he shook
Cole Kmet, like 50 yards.
Yeah. As soon as he shook our other buddy's hand to make that bet, the entire game flipped.
We gotta figure out how to make that work in our favor.
Yeah, no shit. I don't know.
Anyway, how was your Easter?
Pretty boring, to be honest. I didn't really do much since I'm in Florida. Didn't fly home. Yeah. Which, that's all right. It's all right. Easter's the one. It's not my favorite holiday. It's kind of whatever. If I had to miss
Easter.
one, did you?
Yeah,
that's nice. That's
went over
about
to my girlfriend's house. Her dad smoked a ham, I think.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was pretty good. And then ate that, a bunch of rolls, all that Easter shit.
Yeah,
just passed out.
Yeah, Easter Easter doesn't really move the needle for me. The best thing you can do on it is take a nap, but it's not even the best napping holiday.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving by a mile.
Thanksgiving's the best holiday.
I love
eat
Thanksgiving.
a fuck ton of food, you watch football, and you take a nap.
Yeah.
I mean, what else can you ask for? Easter, you gotta get up, you gotta go to church, you gotta do all this shit. The food's not even that great. You're eating ham and deviled eggs and like potato casserole, which are good foods, but not compared to other holidays where there's much better foods.
What's your favorite Thanksgiving food?
Mashed potatoes. I'm a slut for mashed potatoes.
With the gravy?
Yeah. But good mashed potatoes don't need gravy.
Yeah.
But if they're solid mashed potatoes, I'll go gravy. My mom's mashed potatoes though don't need gravy. They're creamy enough that you don't need them. The gravy just spoils it.
Are they very mashed or a little chunky?
Oh no, they're smooth as silk. Yeah. Oh yeah, you can't. I mean, if you're just whipping mashed potatoes up on like a Sunday for Sunday dinner or something, you can have a few lumps in there. But if you're going Thanksgiving, you can't be having lumps in the potatoes.
All right.
And personal opinion, some people may like lumps. I don't know, but I can't be doing lumps. Not on Thanksgiving.
Lumps is a little lazy.
Lumps is lazy. Like, take the time. It's Thanksgiving. Take the time and get out the lumps.
People, they're always like, I like the lumps in the mashed potatoes. It's a little extra texture. It's like, you don't like the lumps. You're just lazy.
You don't like the fucking lumps. No one likes the lumps.
No. Let's be honest here.
No one likes the lumps.
No one likes the lumps.
Especially, think about it. You're putting butter and milk in there to soften it up. You're boiling the potatoes. How the fuck can you not get the lumps out? Unless you're just lazy.
That's what it boils down to.
Wow. That was good shit. That's podcasting 101 right there, folks. That's how you do it. That'll be clipped.
What I don't know, bro. There's a lot of shit going on.
Yeah. To get back on to our idiot friend, one more thing. I think I said it in the group chat. And not just him, a lot of people. I'm going to start talking to them like they're AI. Like when they say something like, "Hey, why don't you try that again, but this time make it funnier and make it make sense?" Or, "I see what you were trying to do there, but maybe try something with a little more flair, maybe in the style of blah, blah, blah."
Make it funny.
Yes, this was okay, but make it funnier.
That's pretty smart. I mean, a lot of people, they are bots now.
Exactly.
I thought I was being AI to you.
I thought you were being AI last night. The way you were texting me some of that shit. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
It probably sounded like that because I was texting and driving, so I was voice typing it to you. But
yeah, I got to look back through those.
That's funny.
Yeah. I did think you were using AI on me, which would be really funny to do. Is plug all your conversations into AI with like one person and see how long it takes for them to figure it out.
Respond to my friend.
Yeah.
Respond to my friend and make it funny.
AI is a cheat code. There's all these things that AI can do. I want to learn it, but I don't have the mind or brain capacity to do it.
Yeah, I've been dabbling with it a little bit here and there. I mean, I don't really have any. I don't know what I'm gonna like profit off of it or.
I mean, people are making.
Like
they're making like systems and like all this technology with AI, and then just selling it and becoming filthy rich.
Yeah.
It's insane.
I guess if you can get it to take over people's jobs and shit like that, but what are we doing?
I don't know. I don't know. It's crazy. But
have you seen? I've been getting really into Trump recently. Just,
have you?
I know he's a pedophile and all, but he's so funny. I was just watching his press conferences and about Iran and stuff. He's like, what's he like?
Go ahead. We're waiting here.
He's like, they're filthy people over there in Iran. They're evil people. But they're smart. They're smart too. They've been negotiating ever since Barack Hussein Obama gave them billions of dollars. He loaded up a 747 with billions of dollars and he shipped it over there. And he's like, I canceled the deal. You know, we've been negotiating with them for 47 years and I stopped it. I stopped 8 wars. You know, the Nobel Peace Prize winner, when they won it, they said, I shouldn't win this. It should be Trump. He stopped 8 wars. And I could get into all the wars right now, but let's talk about Iran.
He is like just a running meme. Or maybe meme's not the right word, but he just starts talking and goes off on these tangents about stuff, and it's so funny. But it makes him sound like such an idiot sometimes too.
Yeah, for sure, because he'll contradict himself.
Yes. Did you see the video of him talking to the kids at the Easter breakfast?
No, what was he saying?
Their kids are up there like eating breakfast with him or something, having him sign some stuff or coloring. I don't know what they were doing, but he's like, Biden, he's signing an autograph. Biden, he would just use the auto pen. all these people, they'd have him sign all these things. He'd hand them the paper. They'd put it under the auto pen. The auto pen would sign it. Not me. I don't use the auto pen.
Sleepy Joe, dumbest president ever. You know, I'm the smartest president ever. The only president to take a cognitive test. I took it 3 times. And I passed with flying colors each time. You know, I went to this hospital. It's basically a public hospital. I didn't know any of the doctors. It starts off with easy stuff like math and equations and whatnot, and it gets into the harder stuff, and I passed it, aced it every time. Oh, he was talking about the people when, like, the Iran stuff started. He was asking, like, the UN for help, and he was like, we have 45,000 soldiers in South Korea protecting them from Kim Jong-un. And, me and Kim Jong-un get along nicely. He complimented me. He said, Trump, he's a good guy. And I like Kim Jong-un. I wish he didn't have nukes. Another president gave them nukes. I won't name him because I actually like that president. But, he called Joe Biden a mentally retarded person.
I saw that one. Yeah. It's a glaring, I don't know. It's weird that his best friends are like Kim Jong-un and Putin. Mm-hmm. He's talking about those guys all the time.
He's like, we have troops in Europe to protect them from Russia. And, they're scared of Russia. But Russia's not scared of them. You know who Russia's scared of? Us. I talked to Putin a lot about this. Great guy. He really likes me. Great guy, that Putin. But no, I was watching those videos. I wasn't keeping up with any of the Iran stuff at all, but I just had that in my head and my power went out.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, God. And my power went out and I walked outside and I heard the loudest plane I've ever heard in my life and I couldn't see it and I was like, I'm about to get fucking bombed right now. Like, I'm cooked. But
I couldn't even fathom a bombing or an attack on U.S. soil. That'd be so crazy.
Yeah, they would be obliterated.
Every night I go in and I service my wife. She comes every single time. She was like, oh my God, Donald, every other man I've been with has never made me come as many times as you make me come. That's the kind of shit that he talks about.
A lot of people say I'm the best at sex. I don't say that, but a lot of people do.
Pamela Anderson, you know her? Remember her? Made her come too. She's like, oh my God, all these people that I do all these porn shoots with, they never make me come like you, Don.
Donald.
Fucking legend.
I wish he didn't go to the island. The island, it's a great place. I wasn't really there when all that crazy stuff was going on. It was mostly just me and Jeff and, that computer guy hanging out. But
the robot guy.
He sounds like a robot. He's in the wheelchair. Really smart guy. One of the smartest guys I know. But
God.
But not smarter than me.
No. Just me and Jeffrey. And I didn't I didn't have sex with the children, but I did have sex with the older ladies, and they always said, oh, Don, you make me come. Every time, you make me come. Every time, Don.
Don't get me wrong, a lot of guys were paying to have sex with them, not me. They came up to me, and they wanted me for free. I said,
they paid me.
I said, wow, okay, you're really beautiful, I guess.
They offered to pay me. They said, Don, will you please make my pussy come? I go, you don't have to pay me, ladies. I'll make you come for free.
And that's the art of the deal, in my book. All this Iran stuff wouldn't be going on. I said we should kill Bin Laden 2 months before 9/11. If you read my book, you would have known that. I'm a businessman. I've been studying business my whole life, and this is from his inauguration speech. I've been studying business my whole life, and I've been studying the United States, and we have a lot of potential for business. We're going to make America great again, and we're going to get rich.
Fuck. We got to get off of Donald, because I'm just going to do the voice the whole time. And my Donald's not great. Yours is pretty good.
I've been working on it. That's I realized I was listening to too many podcasts, so I just started listening to that and repeating him as he was talking. But
nice. It's a pretty good Donald.
It's all about the cadence. If you can just get the cadence, people get what you're doing.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's funny shit.
Can I do a funny one I came up with?
Of course.
This is Trump. He came on the podcast.
Okay.
Thanks for having me on, guys. I'm honored to be here. My son Baron, he loves podcasts. I don't really have time for podcasts. I'm a busy man, one of the busiest. But he came up to me, he said, Dad, you have to listen to this podcast I heard. It's really funny. I said, wow, that sounds funny. And I said, Baron, I don't have time to listen to this. Baron, my tall kid, the tall one, weird guy. But he said, Dad, you have to listen to this podcast. So I listened. I said, wow, these guys are really funny. And I went back to Baron. I said, Baron, thanks for the podcast recommendation. But he said, Dad, I want to play soccer. I said, Baron, if you want to play soccer, you can go to Mexico. I said, Baron, go. Try and get over that wall. I built that wall. No one's come across for 9 months. They all go around through California. Gavin Newscomb. He's mentally retarded too, just like Sleepy Joe. That's pretty much it. That's good. Round of applause. Well done. I've been working on that. Thank you. Thank you.
That was very, very good. If just throwing a feeler out there, if Donald Trump ever wanted to come on the podcast, I'd like to say we'd have him. Yeah, just put that out there now. We'll tweet that out. It's a formal invite for him to come on. So let's try and book that one.
Yeah, booking. Get on that, please. We have a whole booking department. A lot of employees here.
We should, if he, let's say he did come on, we should just act like we have no idea what the fuck he does.
So, Donald, tell us a little bit about yourself.
What do you do for work? Wife, kids? Any friends?
Let's switch topics.
Yeah.
I could go on all day.
What do you got?
We'll put the Donald...
Put a pin in that.
We'll put the Donald stuff on the Patreon.
Yeah. Donate to the Patreon. I gotta start making some fucking money.
How can we make money off?
How can we make fucking money off this shit? I was thinking about this the other day. My ultimate goal now in life, which is pretty sad, is to have a really awesome man cave. Like that's a good goal. What I really want. Like, have enough money to be able to have a really sick fucking man cave. I want ice cream maker, ice cream machine. I want a
neon beer signs.
Yeah, beer signs
everywhere.
A popcorn machine and like a gas station roller dog machine.
Oh, hell yeah.
Could you imagine that? Like, in a few years from now, get my own place. Hopefully lucky enough to have all that stuff.
God willing.
Everybody's just coming over to my place on a Saturday for college football or a Sunday for NFL. Just plopping down, eating roller dogs all day, some popcorn, little ice cream. Just watching ball, making bets all day. That's my dream.
Fire. That's fire. You're going to have to get your own cream team.
Facts, yeah. I would happily tend to the ice cream machine myself, but God, that would be the life. A few TVs, like three TVs.
Why not? Just go 4.
Maybe 4.
Make it a quad box.
Quad box? Yeah, good idea. Why did I even think of 3? Such a weird number, 3. I guess I'm trying to budget myself already.
So strange. I was looking at houses. Me and the old lady trying to find a place to settle down, you know. Old age, but she was swiping through the pictures, and there's a finished basement. It looked like prime for man cave, just like great bones, and I was like, dibs. That's mine.
Yeah, you can have everything else. You can have the kitchen, the living room, the bedroom, the bathroom. Just give me the basement. That's all I want.
I've been getting real into watching renovating videos. Just renovating a house, and they make it look so easy.
They do. See, that would be one thing I would want to do too. Like, it would almost make it would feel more special if you kind of got like a unfinished basement and then crafted it yourself. You know, put up the drywall and maybe redid the flooring, put some new roofing, or not roofing, but ceiling tile and stuff like that in.
Yeah.
Painted the wall, all that, did all that stuff.
It's nice to buy a new house, but if there's one you can fix up, you can literally make it whatever you want.
Exactly. That's what
I know. I'd go too far. I'd be like, all right, we're knocking every wall down, we're redoing everything, and then I just would never do it, and I'd be fucked. My walls would just be
I want to
2x4s and see through.
In a perfect world, I think I would have lazy boys, maybe 4 of them, and then an elevated couch for everyone else to sit on. So when I'm hosting company, behind it, you can, and then you rotate like every quarter or something, so everyone gets a turn on the lazy boy in different seats.
But you have your one special chair.
I'd have my throne.
You gotta have a broken in.
Yeah, my throne, my king recliner that every man loves a recliner. True. I would have that. No one else could sit in that, but recliners are really awesome.
Bro, I gotta get a recliner.
There is nothing better than sitting in a recliner for multiple hours on end and just watching sports.
Should I get a new one and break it in myself, or should I get a...
You want it to form to your body.
Okay.
You don't want someone else's already formed recliner.
Yeah.
Because it's just never going to feel like it's yours.
That's rule number 1 of reclining.
Yeah. Rule number 1 of reclining, get a new recliner, let it form to your body. Recliner. Rule number 2 of reclining, make sure it's the best seat in the house. Rule number 3 of reclining, never close the lever hard. Or shut it hard, when your feet are up.
Yeah.
Never just whip it down or whip it back. I guess I should say number 3 rule of reclining, be gentle with the lever.
Yeah. Treat the lever with utmost respect.
Yes. Because that's how You talk to pro recliners, reclining pros, I should say. That's probably their number one rule.
Rule number 4, you gotta make a lot of noise when you sit down and get up.
That's the stuff. Throw one of those in there. That's rule number. Honestly, you could probably switch rule number 2 with that one.
Yeah.
Because that's pretty important.
And what's rule number 1?
Rule number 1 is breaking in your own recliner. Yeah.
What do you think? Throw a little baseball conditioner on there, really lather it up, or?
Really good question. I would say
what I like to do with my recliners is I unstaple it. This is just what I like to do. I unstaple it and I lather myself in baseball conditioner and I sit in the recliner and I have my girlfriend wrap me up in the recliner and I sit there for 2 days. And I have a feeding tube and a catheter. I like to sit there for 2 days, crank up the heat in the house, and then after 2 days, unwrap me, restaple it, and then it's perfectly conditioned. You know, usually they say it takes 5 years to break a recliner.
Yeah.
But if you use that method, it's 2 days tops. You got to get the heat up really high. If you don't get the heat high enough, it doesn't work.
Really?
I
didn't know that.
What do you keep your house like around 70 with the conditioner method? That's 2 weeks. Every 10 degrees.
Higher?
It takes a week off. So you get up to 80, it's 1 week. You get up to 90, it's half a week. But the pros like to crank it up to 120, probably 120. And it's 2 days. And you can't go hotter than 220 or else it'll fry the leather.
Now, question, what if you don't have a leather recliner?
If you don't have a leather recliner, that's a whole different set of rules.
Trick question, if you don't have a leather recliner, you're not a real recliner. You don't know how to recline.
You probably slam the lever hard as fuck if you have a leather recliner.
Yeah.
The non-leather recliners, you beat those things up.
Oh, yeah, non-leather ones. That's what I had like in my college apartment. It's just, who gives a fuck? It's non-leather.
You get home from the bar, you whip that thing open, you elbow smash it.
Those probably don't even fucking have levers. They have the little thing on the side of the little handle on the side of the armrest that you just flip. Fuck that. You have to have a lever. What's the point of having a recliner if you don't have to reach down there and whoosh yourself
Something
back?
I hate too is when they put the lever inside. I don't want to be reaching down there.
No, shit falls down there, and once it falls down there, it's gone forever.
I put my hand down there, my Rolex falls off. It's lost for a week.
Rolex falls off. I have to buy a new recliner.
I got one of those recliners without the lever one time, and just because, for the aesthetic, I was going through a tough time. I was like, do I want the lever showing? I was really messing up in the head.
Only had a few $100,000 in the bank account, liquid.
Then I was going to the club more than I was going to the bank back then.
Yeah.
But I was like, the lever, it's like, do I want to see this lever every day? And I reached down there, my Rolex fell off, and I was like, what the fuck am I doing with my life? This is fucked. So that's when I lit that recliner on fire along with the house, and I started over.
Collected the insurance money and ran away.
That was my second divorce.
You have been divorced twice. I forget about that.
Yeah, crazy stuff.
And you're so young.
To a black and an Asian.
Yeah, what were you thinking?
I was living in Baltimore for the first one, and then
you were in the slum of it too in those days.
I was in Baltimore, downtown Baltimore. I was a pipe fitter in Baltimore, and my whole crew they were all brothers, you know.
Yeah.
They kind of indoctrinated me into it's local 23 pipe fitters union, and we'd just be out in Baltimore, you know, go to the Ravens game, go to the Orioles game, do crimes on the weekends.
Yeah, I remember some of the videos that you were sending me. I'm like, oh my god, this guy's committing so many crimes.
Yeah, a lot of carjackings, and I met a lovely lady, but when her boyfriend got out of prison, I had to relocate.
Yeah, and she was one of the girls that she was on the hood of the cars twerking in that music video.
Yeah, right. That's how I met her.
Yeah.
All the pipe fitters, they were in a rap group, and they asked me to be in the video, and I was like, do you really want a white boy in the video? They're like, yeah, that's true. I'll lose some cred, but so I was just the camera guy. I was like, I know how to run a camera. You know, I've had some experience running a camera in the past, so I was recording it, and I zoomed in on her twerking too much, and they didn't like that at all.
Yeah,
that's how her boyfriend went to prison, because he beat my ass for zooming in on her too much, and then we got to know each other and had a couple kids, but yeah, after he got out, I had to.
And that was Young Moose, the notorious rapper from Baltimore, correct?
Yeah, Moosey. That's what
Moosey, yes.
Moosey.
Yeah. Dude, that was a wild time in your life. And you were in the crew that you ran around with, your boys. You all had those, I guess they were motorcycles that you would just pop wheelies and ride around all day long on those.
Bikes. I had a four-wheeler because it looked silly. They all had dirt bikes. I kept falling over, so they got me a quad.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That was nice of them that they still let you ride.
Yeah, it was nice. They just, two of them would be beside me, so no one saw me.
Yeah.
But they circled around me, so no one saw.
Now, the black was your first wife, and
African
the Asian,
I like to call her.
Sure. The Asian lady, now, you met her, refresh my memory.
That's when I moved from Baltimore to California to Silicon Valley.
Yes. That's when you were doing underwater pipe fitting.
Yeah, I was doing underwater underwater pipe fitting for the startup in San Diego.
Yeah, and she was the marine biologist person that had to make sure you guys were following by the book. She was a real stickler about it, wasn't she?
Yes, right, because we used to bring harpoon guns down there and shoot
catch
seals.
For dinner. Yeah. That's right.
We'd shoot seals because they would be attracted to the sparks. I don't know if they thought it was like those glowing little bugs in the ocean where you the blue
or
bugs,
a school of fish maybe too.
That probably that. I don't know.
Bugs or fish, either one.
I should have asked them. I just shot them in the head.
Yeah.
Because there was a lot of all the pipe fitters out in California. They come from China.
Oh, yeah, right. Because where else would a Chinese pipe fitter go? They're not allowed anywhere else.
Well, they're hunting seals in the ocean, and the ones who fall off the boat, they just become pipe fitters.
Interesting. Didn't know that.
Yeah.
So this girl was really harping down on you guys for shooting these seals and not following the code, because you have to have a marine biologist person on site whenever you're doing any underwater pipe fitting work. And upon scolding you, she realized that, you had a sensitive side to you. Is that what you told me?
Yeah, pretty much. I didn't know that
because you were really hardened. You were really hardened coming from Baltimore to California. You were kind of developed a reputation as a rougher guy.
Yeah, I was the cool guy pretty much at the job site.
Yeah.
And I thought it was cool to shoot the seals. Little did I know they were endangered. And there was 4 left, and I shot 2 of them. But luckily, once I met, we won't say her name, but once I met her, she...
Pretty good guess on the name. Anybody can guess it.
she had me go down there and weld them, and we captured them, and we put them in captivity, and we breeded them, and now they're flourishing. So
that's amazing. And didn't she come? And this maybe is how you made some of your small fortune. You bred the seals, but she was the one that actually, once she got an idea of how much money you guys could be making, she was the one that decided, oh, we could start selling these seals off on the black market for their hide.
Yeah, that was where the relationship
went south.
Turned further worse, because I was like, I went from being, I thought I was a cool guy shooting the seals, and then after rehabilitating them, I really bonded with them, and then she actually sold my favorite seal, Barry. It's tough. It's hard to talk about.
Yeah, that's okay. You don't have to. We don't have to get into that part of it. I think it's good for.
I used to put on my scuba suit and tie a rope around him, and he would swim me around the bay. But he slept in my bathtub.
Wasn't there a seal whose tail had been chopped off?
Oh,
or the circulation was cut off from some fishing line, and you had to chop it off, and you found this black marine biologist in California that was making prosthetics for animals, and he crafted a prosthetic tail, and then you were able to, with some rehabilitation, get it to swim again, much like the movie Dolphin Tale. Correct?
Yeah, that was amazing. And that's actually, you mentioned my fortune. That's how my fortune started and my second marriage ended, because she didn't want to do the prosthetic tail. She wanted to ship this thing off to have its hide. She started skinning this one because he was deformed, and I said, "Whoa, stop! I know a guy. He can help him." No, it was a her, actually. That was Lucy, and great girl, the seal.
Yeah.
And I met up with my other buddy, and he was like, "Yeah, for sure, dude. I can craft her a tail." And we went into business, made millions, and that's pretty much puts us at present day.
Wow. I know some of that stuff's hard for you to talk about. I like to give the readers a little bit of background on it, or not the readers. Silly me. The listener, maybe they're reading. The listeners, we
have a big deaf fan base.
We do. I think we might actually have the largest deaf fan base podcast.
I'll have to check the numbers.
Check Spotify for that.
I think it was Call Her Daddy was number 1 two weeks ago, and when we dropped, we went up to 1. She probably popped back up, but after this, we should be back to number 1.
I mean, yeah, but that's the readers are going to want to tune in for that story, and they're really going to want to read the transcript on that one, because that's amazing. I always forget, how hard you've kind of had it.
Yeah, I've never talked about that before.
Yeah, but now you're dating a white, and everything seems to be great.
Yeah, it's great. It's been going good.
Good. I'm excited. I'm happy for you, man.
Thank you. There's been no twerking scandals or seal murders, so it's all been pretty smooth sailing.
Yeah. The twerking scandal. I don't even know if you had ever told me the full story about that, because, I mean, one day you're going out to Baltimore to pursue your dreams of being a pipe fitter. The next day you're zooming in on a girl twerking, get your ass beat, and then you guys were in love.
Inches from death, too. It was bad.
Yeah.
That's why the podcast doesn't have video, because I'm so deformed.
Yeah. For everyone at home, it is a little hard to look at.
Since I've met that prosthetic guy out in San Diego, he's been fixing me up, and there's new technology coming out, so maybe someday.
He got you a better nose, a new prosthetic nose, because you did kind of look like Voldemort. Your nose has been punched so many times they had to just basically take it off.
Yeah, it's like a mask. I slip it on. It's like over my ears, and like the nose is there.
Yeah.
It's tough, but it's a cool party trick.
Yeah. Got your nose is really... it's not a game with you.
Yeah,
it's real life.
It's real life. And if I see someone going around the party doing that, thinking they're a smartass, I unhook the mask and they grab it and it falls off. And it's a great reaction.
Speaking of that, did you pull any bits at the bar when you went out after last recording?
No, but I do have something to talk about from the bar.
Let's hear it.
Me and Jason, we were just chopping it up, tossing some cold ones back, and there was WWE on the TV.
Mm-hmm.
What are your thoughts on WWE?
As a kid, I loved it. Like,
Yeah.
but in its prime, I mean, we would all go. We were the cool kids, so we'd have sleepovers every Friday night. We'd all get together at someone's house and just watch Friday Night SmackDown and beat the piss out of each other. It was great.
That's good times.
Now, I don't watch it now. I think it's probably a little more blown out of proportion now. Every time I see clips, they're not even wrestling; they're just talking.
It's gay foreplay. That's what Jason said. He's like, "This is gay foreplay."
He would know because he's our gay friend.
That's our homosexual friend.
He likes dick.
And we were watching. We were like, "This is so gay. This is gay," but you can't take your eyes off of it.
Yeah, that's very true. Now, if that's gay foreplay, and our children are watching that, do you think WWE is the cause for the rising amount of homosexuals in the world?
Well, Peter Thiel started WWE. No, not Peter Thiel.
Vince McMahon, I thought.
Who's the gay
He was the
billionaire?
commissioner. Gay billionaire. I don't know. I'll look it up. Who started WWE?
It is Peter Thiel.
Jess McMahon and Toots Mond. I don't even know who.
Well, they started it, but Peter Thiel, PayPal co-founder, and now he has that surveillance company, Palantir. He funded WWE, and it used to be way more straight.
Oh, he funded it.
Yeah, but after he funded it, that's when they started throwing each other up on the ropes and like humping their faces and stuff like that.
Wow.
It's a lot of humping.
I feel like South Park made fun of this guy. Yep. South Park cooked this guy this last season.
Teal?
Yeah, they got Teal bad.
Great guy. A little fruity.
I think he's kind of a piece of shit, but...
No. Teal?
From what South Park made it sound
I
like...
love that motherfucker.
They're never wrong.
I love that motherfucker.
Really? Well, South Park made him out to be a retard, so...
Except when he bought those seal hides from my ex-wife.
Damn, I forgot that he did that too. I couldn't remember. I knew the name sounded familiar.
That's
but
when
I forgot
our
he was the one that was... He used that to kind of like help fund PayPal, right?
Yeah.
A lot of his other investments, he helped the seal hides.
He was buying the seal hides and extracting, I forget what it is, some juice from the hides, but
yeah, seal juice.
Yeah, and basically turning it into high octane oil or whatever fuel for jets, and he would sell that fuel to Israel. Right,
because whenever an oil spills for people that don't know, when there's an oil spill in the ocean, the first things to get latched onto that are the seals, and they ingested it, gets sucked into their coat onto them and inside. So if you have enough seal hides, you can make a lot of money off the oil.
Yeah, and whenever they absorb it, it kind of like condenses it into a more dense form of the oil.
It burns slower.
Slower and hotter, so it's really
more powerful and lasts longer. Yeah, wow.
It's really quite beautiful, but it's very painful for the seals.
Yeah, and I don't know. I know we should be done talking about it, but the fact that your second ex-wife was trying to profit off of seals that had been stuck in oil spills and selling their hides for money to rich billionaires to fund their projects
PayPal to make the
really,
WWE gay.
It all is one full circle.
It's pretty crazy.
It's like an episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy fucking shit, man. Gosh. Oh, well, enough
World's
of
so
seals.
wild.
Yeah. Well, back to WWE. The people in it now just aren't doing as cool of things.
No, and me and Jason were watching, and this was probably about after an hour of watching it. We started to love it, and we went to the bathroom and we kind of WWE'd each other a little. I threw him through the stall. He like curb stomped me into the urinal.
You had to get a different nose.
I took the mirror off the wall and smashed it over his head. It was pretty fun.
Yeah, that sounds great. They don't even have any hot women going right now. Like, do you remember Kelly Kelly?
I remember using her in WWE.
Oh my god!
I don't know what year it was, but
that was like
go over to my friend's house. We just go in the basement, choose the two hottest girls, and then beat the shit out of each other.
Her and Mary Jane from Spider-Man were like my first two crushes as a kid.
Nice.
Like, I vividly remember like staring at her tits on the TV. Like, we'd pause it on
Which
TV.
One?
Kelly Kelly. Well, both, but Kelly Kelly. Whenever she'd come up, just pause that shit and just stare at it for hours.
That's good times.
Yeah, man. Great fucking times.
You know, your boys just wrestling down in the basement, rock hard.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I remember the first like sleepover that we went to and like watched WWE. We watched for maybe 15 minutes and just started wrestling each other. And this was the first time that any of us had wrestled one another. And I remember I was just beating the shit out of these kids. Mm-hmm. Like, I looking back on it now, I should feel bad. But it was no holds bar. I was fucking destroying all of my friends. And
you discovered your gift.
I figured out, like, oh shit, like, I'm kind of a fucking beast. And then from that day forward, everything changed for me. Life was great. I ran the fucking elementary school.
It's been great.
That, and I was the fastest kid in school, so, you know, you can pretty much figure out how things went for me.
No big deal.
Yeah. If
not
you're the fast,
not a segregated school either.
No, we had black people, and I was faster than them.
Hard to believe, but it's true.
At that time, yeah, until about 8th grade, then they got me.
Yeah, yeah, they catch up quick.
That extra bone in their foot really started growing around 8th grade.
They grow up so fast. The fastest I ever was back when I was in Baltimore, and
yeah, I bet
they had me on an insane training regimen because one day we were running from the cops after doing crimes, and I got caught. I wasn't fast enough, and they were like, "Jack, you got to keep up with us." And you know, they put me on a strict diet of certain foods, and you know, they had me. Well, it's really you think that weed would hurt your lungs, but it actually opens them up. So I was chiefing that and eating the special diet, and it really improved my my speed.
Yeah, and I mean the best thing for getting faster is running fast all the time. So when after a few crimes, you were up there. Oh, yeah, it just took a few.
That actually reminds me. On the diet, I had to actually go commit other miscellaneous crimes by myself.
Oh, okay.
Right? And they would be on their dirt bikes and riding beside me like, "Come on, Jack, you got it, you got it." The cops were chasing me, and they would let me get close to getting caught, but if it was too close, they'd scoop me up and
Yeah.
we'd have a post-game press conference,
But then one day it was like Rocky 3. You're committing this miscellaneous crime by yourself. Just, running through the hood of Baltimore. And next thing you know, you're ready. You're there, and you outran the dirt bike and dusted the cops.
I'm running down the street, and the cops they're after me, and I'm running. They're like, "Come on, Jack, you got this. I got to make it back to the stash spot, right?"
Yeah.
And I'm running, and in our neighborhood, when you hear the dirt bikes revving, everyone comes outside, and it turned into a thing. They'd come outside, they all start cheering me on. They're like, come on, Jack, you got this." And like you said, I outran the dirt bikes, and everyone was going crazy.
Yeah, and then you hopped, after you stashed everything, you hopped in the local fountain and hugged each other in like a joyous embrace.
Yeah.
Much like Rocky 3.
We went and ate Philly cheesesteaks and stuff like that.
Fuck yeah.
Crab cakes. We're eating crab cake. A lot of crab cakes.
I'm sure you had a fuck ton of crab cakes. Yeah, that's what Maryland does. Crab cakes, football, and crime.
That could be why the seals were so attracted to me. I probably smelled like a crab.
Oh my God, I didn't even think about that. The amount of crab that you ingested probably was just coming out your pores for so long after the quick move to California. And yeah, once you were diving down there, it would just kind of seep through your sweatsuit, and they get so close that you could harpoon them.
Yeah. Good times.
Yeah. Wow. Good. That's such an interesting life. Interesting life. Let's take a little peek in on the Masters. Oh, Rory's back in first. Well, he's tied for the lead. Damn it. I don't like Rory.
No.
Do you like Rory?
No, he's a bit of an odd fellow.
Yeah. Let's while we're kind of getting back on sports, let's take this time to call out some of the idiots, retards, fascists that think that Cooper Flagg should win the Rookie of the Year over Kon Knueppel.
Right. What are the odds even at? Am I cooked?
You might be cooked. I'll try and take a look, but I don't understand. Just because Kon was favored by a lot until Cooper Flagg dropped 2 50-point games, which is ridiculous as a rookie. I understand that. But the things that Kon Knueppel has done this season have been nuts. He is by far the best rookie. He's been the most consistent. He has shattered records as a rookie. Yet you're going to give it to Cooper Flagg just because he was the one that was supposed to win all along and has a bigger name?
The Great White Shark.
Look at look at what Kon has done to the Hornets to help them get into the playoffs, or at least a play-in. And look where Cooper Flagg's fucking team is.
Turn their team around. Without Kon, I mean, the Hornets would not be in the play-in, I don't think.
No, not even close. Without Kon, the Hornets are probably one of the worst teams in the league.
Listeners at home right now, drop a comment below if you're listening and say who you think should win. If you think Cooper Flagg should win, smash like, subscribe, but never listen again. If you think Kon should win, smash like, subscribe, leave a comment, say Kon, Rookie of the Year, and you're part of the inner circle.
Kon Knueppel, kid.
Kon Knueppel, kid.
I don't know where I was going with that. It was just a KKK reference.
Oh.
And you have a big future on it that I placed for you.
Yep.
I
have a lot of money riding on this.
Cooper Flagg is minus 175 right now. Kon's like plus 225.
I think the Hornets played tonight.
Plus 135. The Hornets' social media team's making a push, but
they play tomorrow.
Yeah.
Wait. No. They play tomorrow.
Yeah. I don't know.
If Kon can, I mean, the thing
he can light it up in the square. Last game of the
volume. He plays his role on the team. I think they need to just give him the ball and let him shoot 30 times like Cooper Flagg does every game. If Kon Knueppel shot 30 times every game, he'd be averaging 40.
Oh, 100%. Kon Knueppel has to get the ball and deal with other scorers needing their points. I mean, LaMelo's got to get his shots up. LaMelo's got to get his 20 a game at least. Brandon Miller, when he's rolling and he's hot, he's going to get his shots up. I mean, those two guys are guys that need to score too and can score whenever they want as well. Like, Kon is an all-around team player. Getting those guys the ball and understanding that they need to score to make them a more well-rounded team because they're working on making a playoff run. Cooper Flagg's just out here putting up 50 fucking shots a game trying to get a 50 bomb. He doesn't have anybody else that can score.
Kon has so much gravity, too. I mean,
yeah,
you have every defender in the area is worried about him hitting a three.
And yet he's still getting his threes up and still smashing records.
Yeah.
Like, his rookie three-point record's not going to be touched. No one's touching that shit.
No.
He broke it in, 48 games?
Something like that. It was crazy.
Maybe that's wrong, but...
At least, like...
50. I can't remember.
No, 48 sounds close. Maybe 60, closer to 60, but it wasn't too far off. It was...
I mean, he smashed
it. He obliterated it.
Yeah. He broke the Hornets' all-time threes in a season record.
Kemba Walker. He was, like, my first favorite basketball player.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, we're a Kon Knueppel podcast, and I wish Cooper Flagg all the best because he's also a white knight. And you got to root for those guys in the league. But, God, as Hornets fans, part of the hive, we have to defend Kon.
Kon Knueppel made 273s. The second most is 206.
Yeah, nobody's touching that shit. No other rookie is touching
Donovan Mitchell, Damian Lillard, Brandon Miller, Anthony Edwards, Luka, Steph. I mean, it's above, like, everyone. He's first. he's the leader.
And he does more than just shoot the three, too. He gets assists.
Rebounds.
He gets a few rebounds, but...
He can yam it, too.
He can yam that shit. Like, I don't know. It feels like the woke media is wanting to give it to Cooper Flagg just because they probably all have futures on him to win it.
The woke mob, fake news.
Yeah, I don't know. It pisses me off. But I hope he gets it. I hope the voters are smart enough to realize what he's done. And if it's, obviously he's not the MVP. But if the Rookie of the Year vote was MVP between Cooper Flagg or Kon Knueppel, it's Kon Knueppel all day.
Yeah, it's Kon Knueppel. Yeah.
Which is kind of what you have to look at it. Like, how you have to look at it. Because he did more for his team than Cooper Flagg did this year. It's plain and simple.
It's hard to give individual awards in a team sport.
Team sport,
like that was the perfect analogy. Like, if it was the MVP between Kon and Cooper Flagg, Kon would win. His team has, like, been way better because of him.
They also were one of the worst teams in the league last year.
Yeah, Cooper Flagg.
And they really didn't.
The only guy who shoots on his team.
They really didn't make many more moves this year, like in the offseason.
The Mavericks' game plan is just give it to Cooper Flagg, which would be my game plan too if I was the Mavericks. But
yeah, and if
it's not fair.
If the Hornets were that dog shit. But they're not. The Hornets are a solid team. The Mavericks are dog shit. They're just trying to boost ticket sales to get Cooper Flagg to go off every game so people come watch something because there's nothing else to watch.
Shit's not right.
No.
I saw a little thing of, like, how to increase fans at NBA games, and it was like everyone's beer prices for the year starts off at $8, and if you win, they go up like 10 cents. And if you lose, they go down 15 cents.
That's actually genius.
I know. That would be awesome.
Yeah. Fluctuating prices on concessions based off how good the team is really awesome. The thing is, though, if you're really... Wait, did you say if they win, it goes up, or if they win, it goes down?
If they win, the price goes up.
Okay. If they're really shitty and nobody's coming to watch the game,
they would go because the beer is so cheap.
It's so cheap. Oh, yeah, duh. Okay. Yeah, that's genius. Why has no one ever done that?
So, like, what's the best? Oklahoma City. Everyone's going to see Oklahoma City because they're so good. I mean, they're probably sold out every night. You can charge $30 for a beer, and people will still buy it.
People are still gonna buy it, and like at the end of the day, you're packing the stadium every single game because they're good. So,
Yeah.
you know, your concession money doesn't matter as much. Yeah, that's genius.
No one's going to Wizards games because they're dog shit. If beers were $1, you sell out the stadium tickets and just sell 50,000 beers.
If beers were $1, they wouldn't get through the game because people would be rushing to court. But
It'd be awesome.
I mean, if you went to $5 a beer at a professional sporting event,
That'd be the cheapest beer in DC.
Yeah, probably.
That's why I hate going to DC. Too expensive on the beers over there.
Yeah, you probably went over there a lot when you were in Baltimore.
Yeah,
It's not very far.
I slid down there a couple times.
Yeah.
Hit a few licks.
Some DC licks? Damn, that's risky. But probably
on the Federal Reserve.
probably a pretty big payout though.
Yeah, it was nice. Unfortunately, I had to pay 90% of my takings to child support. But
I forgot. Yeah. You're off
kids.
that. You're off that now though, right? Because
10 kids.
Yeah, but that bitch remarried.
Whoa. I still love her.
Really? Yeah, I didn't think so.
Yeah, no, but yeah, for a while there, I was having to pay everything. I was pretty much homeless because I had to pay so much money to her and all my 10 kids. But once that guy got out of jail, we went to court again, and I beat the case. So
good. I'm glad that you don't have that burden anymore because that's crazy. And now you had 10 kids, multiple sets of twins.
Mm-hmm.
Remind me, was there triplets in there?
It was twins again, actually, triplets, and then just one.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
And I only met her one time, but I could just tell that she was fertile. She was fertile as fuck, and she was dirty. Like, you know, like obviously you know.
Bro,
she liked to fuck.
Don't say that about her. That's my ex-wife you're talking about.
It's your ex-wife.
It's my ex-wife you're talking about.
She's not gonna hear this. She's too busy twerking on cars.
Yep. She actually gave that up. She's an accountant now.
Yeah, right.
Bro, I swear, look her up on LinkedIn.
Okay, I'll check it out.
She was twerking, and I kind of saved her because, you know, the twerking industry is very
not good.
It's like kind of similar to human trafficking.
A lot of those people came from the island. When the island got shut down, they had to come over. They went to DC, probably because of Trump, and they were like, oh, the only thing I know how to do is twerk. I've been twerking since I was 4 years old. Yeah,
the music video twerking industry used to be very lucrative. You know, they were high paid. They were respected in the community. And then once all the people from the island got released, all those ladies, rest in peace to some of them, but it was just, the market was flooded. With twerkers, and these twerking pimps kind of took over. You know, they were like, oh, we'll pay you to twerk, you know how the whole thing goes. But
yeah.
They were making pennies on the dollar. And after the whole twerking video fiasco, I kind of rescued her, and I said, you know, I think you should be a CPA, you know, certified something accountant.
Yeah.
Right? And I put her through school, and she works at Morgan Stanley now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Pretty high up too.
With probably because she's twerking in the office. Now everybody twerks now with OnlyFans and all that stuff. Everybody's twerking. It's not like like you have a select group of people like on a list. Like, hey, I'm shooting a music video with a lot of twerking. I need these certain people are the only ones we can reach out to.
The
now you
twerking
can reach
industry
out
is
to
dead.
everyone.
The twerking industry is dead.
It's done. Yeah. The only people that are still holding it up are the girls in Nicki Minaj Anaconda music video. Those were prime twerkers. Was she considered for that?
She's actually in that video.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Which one?
That was
The
way
one with
before,
the fat ass?
That was way before. She's the one on the the middle back right.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
I'll have to go back and watch that.
That was way before I met her, but I actually recognized her.
Her ass?
I was shooting the music video from so far away. I was on a roof, getting like the down shot of them.
Yeah.
And I was zooming in, and I was like, I think I know her. That's why I zoomed in too far.
Oh, that makes sense.
I was like, I know her. I recognize. I forgot I was doing the video.
You knew that ass.
Yeah, I recognized it for sure.
Wow.
But
crazy, man.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
That's I'm lucky. I'm lucky to have known her. If I didn't know her,
hey, you're better for it.
Yeah, definitely grew from that experience.
Yeah. Wow, it's such a surreal moment to just listen to you talk about all this stuff, and it's you had it hard, but you got out of there. You don't have to pay for your kids anymore. Yeah. It's great.
Brings back a lot of memories.
Yeah.
Mostly good, some bad.
If anybody thinks they can guess the ass that we're talking about, go ahead and throw it in the comments.
Throw it in the comment. Guess that ass.
Put some pictures of ass in there.
We need
It might be it.
We should have said this at the beginning, but if anyone is watching this, drop a comment, leave a like, just comment like 10 times.
Do fucking anything. We're trying to get this thing off the ground here.
Yeah.
I need some.
Been good.
Yeah.
Gave them what they wanted, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So just to reiterate, if you're listening, drop a comment, leave a like, subscribe, share with your friends. Drop some. Maybe we'll drop some Baltimore merch. Who knows?
Yeah, some ass.
Some ass merch.
Twerking. Yeah, ass merch. Maybe we put out those those sweatpants with on the ass it says like juicy or something.
Yeah, I could hit up my boy back in Baltimore. He's a graphic designer.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right. Well, yeah, like, comment.
Hoodies with like Tupac's face on them and shit like that.
Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah, let's definitely hit him up. We'll try and get some merch out. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Let us know if there's anything you want to talk about. If you want to hear more about Jack's adventures in Baltimore or California, I can dig a little deeper into my life. I know it's not as crazy as Jack's, but we can get into that in an episode or two. But yeah, thanks for listening. Anything else you need to talk about, or are we wrapping it up here?
No, let's wrap it up.
All right.
Yep. Thanks for listening. See you next week.
Peace.